Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hi, Moses. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Thanks for tuning in. You're the first one. Okay. Yes. Oh, all right. Yeah. Let's see how many people gonna join me or gonna join us today. Yeah, the previous webinar, I think it's only me. Yeah, is if only you and I, maybe it's like easy, or you can ask me anything you want. Yeah, just wait for a couple of minutes and then we can start. Where are you tuning in from? Wow, Kenya. Okay. I'm in Singapore. That's far away. Okay. I know been there though. Yes, Singapore is nice. Yes. Have you been to Singapore? Not yet. Okay. Maybe we will start in 2 minutes then. Okay. Now it's about 6. I don't know what time over there, but my time is about 6 p.m. Yeah. 1 p.m. Okay. Nice. Well, at least I have somebody to talk to, not only me. Yeah, today you're gonna learn something. If we finish the section early, and then I will bring you to the chart. And then if you have any question or any pairs you want me to look at, I will help you. I will help you to look at those pair currency or any indices or commodities also. All right. Just wait for 1 minute. All right, I think we can start the section for today. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in today. Moses, right? If I pronounce not correct, I apologize. Okay, so today a session I'm going to talk about pivot point strategies. I'm not sure whether you use this strategy before or this gonna be your first time, but along the way, if you have any question, you can just ask me anytime you want, all right? Because I will have a screen open for any question. Okay. So again, guys, disclaimer. Okay. This webinar is purely educational, and nothing in this webinar should be construed as investment or trading advice. So please do your own due diligence before trading. All right. I use it in Trading Central. Nice. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right. So about myself, my name is Peggy. Uh, sorry. Let me see. My name is Peggy. I'm trade analyst and a prop trader at Ever Fortune Group. We in collaboration with IronFX. We are award-winning research firm finalists in 2019, 20, and 21 for best FX and equity research. Okay. Okay, so the agenda for today, I'm going to talk about what are pivot points, the different type of pivot points, or what time frame should you use for pivot points, and adding them, into your strategies. Okay, so okay, let me see. Okay, so what are pivot point, right? The pivot point refer to technical analysis indicator used to identify level of support and resistance, and it's calculated based on the previous day high and low and closing price. So you can see that how you're going to calculate a pivot point or PP is by using higher plus low plus close divided by 3. Okay, and how you're going to find a resistance 1, which is you use the PP multiple by 2 minus a low of value, right? And support 1, you take a pivot point multiple by 2 minus higher value. And the fourth one, resistance 2, you take a pivot point plus no high minus low. Okay, support 2, you take pivot point minus high and low, high minus low, and then you take minus pivot point. So I think all this is good to know, I think, but I think there is some software, or if you go to TradingView, you can use the pivot point, which is created by other. I think you can do that, which is I'm going to maybe show you later in the light chart. Okay. Okay, so I believe that you may or you may not heard about different type of pivot point. Okay, so trading point pivot point standard consists with pivot point and the support resistance level. So if you go to, let me bring you to the chart, right? This is the one I'm talking about. Okay, but I filter out if you go to TradingView, okay, and then you search for indicator, which is pivot point. You just pick the standard one. So from here, I just filter out those like support and resistance 3 to 5, because usually I only use like 1 or 2. So I just filter out, and this is standard how it look like. Okay, it helps you to find support and resistance, but for my own personal trading style, usually I like to draw and support and resistance myself. Okay, I bring you back to the slide here. Okay, and second one would be Fibonacci pivot point, which is they are using Fibonacci retracement level in their calculation, which is the Fibonacci ratio is going to be 23.6%, 38.2%, and 61.8%. Okay. Camarilla pivot point is developed by Nick Scott, primarily used for intra-day trading strategies. Okay. Woody pivot point more emphasize on a closing price relative to the high and low price, and DMARC pivot point developed by Tom DeMark, calculated based on the relationship between the pivot point high, low, and close prices, right? All this I think is good to know, but it's not necessary for you to know all this, because everything you can find in here. Either you want to use the standard traditional one, which is this one I'm using. Okay, after that I will teach you how to use it, or you can use the Fibonacci, okay, which is I just mentioned, Woody, or you can use classic, or you can use DMARC or Camarilla, this one. Okay, either you see which one is help you to find more support and resistance, right? But usually I will use traditional one. Okay. After the section, I will bring you how to use it. All right. Let me know if you have any question. Okay, what time frame should you use for pivot point? So you mentioned that you use pivot point in a trading central, right? So usually, what time frame you using, like H H4 and H1? All right. Okay. Yeah. Actually, you can use in H1, H4, or you can use in daily time frame or maybe weekly or monthly. It depends what type of trader you are. But yeah, usually I use a H4 the most, and then H1 if I want to do like scalp. Yeah, I will use H1 as well. So it depends on which time frame you want, but actually it's like I say, depend on your trading type, right? Okay, let me see. And again, pre-report you need to combine with other indicator, right? So you cannot use only pre-report to trade. Okay. Oh, okay. So now let me bring you to the charts. Let's practice. Okay. For example, at let me put the watermark for you so you know which time frame I'm at. Okay, so I'm at EUR USD in H4. For example, excuse me, just apologize. I had a flu. Okay, so you can see that in H4. Okay, this is the period point, right? If I were to draw support and resistance, or I want to find the entry, usually I will put from here, right? It's either here or I would think of put to here. If you put to from here, this is gonna be your pivot point, right? Because here you may miss the entry. Okay, that's why usually I don't use this indicator to find support and resistance. I prefer to draw myself. But actually, if you put from here, for example, you draw from here, you will get a very nice entry here, right? Okay, here, and then next your target. First your target, it could be this one, right? And you can see that here it used to be low, but here it's calculated here. So we will see if gonna hit your first support, which is your first support gonna be your first profit taking. Okay, you can say profit one or take profit two. Okay, here, or if we move to, let's say we go to the lead time frame. Okay, I think this indicator is like more on daily or intra trading. You can see that over here did a previous point, right? So when price break, you sell here, right? You sell here, and then it really hit your first support or your first profit taking. So are you using? Well, sorry for that. Okay. So are you using any indicator from TradingView, or you have your own software, or you draw support and resistance yourself? Yeah, just have a flu. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Me too. I don't really use this the pivot point, right? Usually I like to draw myself. So I think it's like it's more precise, and then you can find the level very nicely. For example, I think this one is good for daily time frame. You can see from here, and then it hits your first support already, but it takes about, because we are in daily time frame, right? So if you go up here 1 2 3 4 5, it takes about 5 days, and then you hit your take profit 5 day, right? But usually we are kind of like day trade. So let I don't use, for example, right? Okay, let me find. Okay. Okay, for this one, this is your previous, right? Your previous point. When you see that price is break, you can see that price is break here, or you can wait until this one is closed, and then you can open your sale position at this level, right? This level. After that, you can see that price touch your first support, which is your first profit taking over here. Okay. You can try this pivot point traditional, because usually I think this one is quite popular one. If you want to try Fibonacci, I think the level is still okay. But if you want to use, I suggest that you can use with, you know how to draw Fibo, right? You know that? Do you know how to draw? For example, if you want to use this with your you want to find confluence, right? You can draw Fibo from here to here, for example. But you can run through again. Okay, let me fill that out first. For example, now you know that you want to find support resistance, you want to find confluence, right? You can use Fibo, draw from here to here. Okay, you may ask me why I don't draw from this high, right? Because you can see I don't pick this high, because this is the prior retrace from here, so it's a new high, so I pick the recent high, okay, which is this one. And then you can see that, let me find the Fibo price, like over here. I will show you 50 to 61%, and then we can pull out. Okay. All right. Over here, you can see that when we pull out, this is your, let me zoom in slowly. Okay. I think this is your pivot point, right? The price came down and retrace this one price haven't retraced, yeah. So now I think price retrace at this one, so this one should be again around 38. You can see 38.2% here and 23.6. So I pick 23 and 28. Okay, do you see that here? Okay, and here. And from here, if you know how to draw Fibo from here, this is the level that I was talking about, right? Okay. And then the price touched or retraced at 23.6% and then revert and then hit your first support, which is your take profit. Yeah. So see, let's say if you use this indicator, they will ask you that this is your pivot point, right? Around this one, right? But then you will miss the entry, because actually price is retraced at 23.6%. Let me find the level. See? Okay, over here, right? Like again, I find that this is a very nice level. The wick here and here is one of another Fibo that you can use, right? Okay, let me find another example. For example, maybe we go to gold. For example, gold. I remove drawing. I think this previous point is very good for gold, right? You can see that this is really pivot point here at 2020, okay, 2020 here. After the pivot point, you can see that price react. I zoom in. I find that this is very nice level, because if you know Yeah, okay. I think so. I think it worked very well. For example, like if you know how to draw, like you draw Fibo yourself, right? Support and resistance, and you know that even though if you drag from here or here, for example, right, or even like here, is to me, I think is I zoom in, yeah, they peak at this level. If you were to drag here, they will peak from here. I think they peak from here. Why? You can see price react from this point 1 2 3 4 5, right? This is the support, and after that it break below the support, this one, and then it's become resistance, right? This very nice level. Okay, you can see that price react 1 2 3 4 times. Okay, big long wick, and then from there price all the way hit your profit, which is okay. Let me draw the Fibo. Okay. Okay, if I want to draw Fibo from here to find confluence, from here, I draw from here to here. Okay, this is the low already. Okay, maybe here. Okay, I don't pick here because let's say we talk, we plan our setup, and then this is the low in H4. Okay, and then you can see I zoom in for you. You can see that price from here to here it retraces at above 50%. Okay, or you can take like, actually I will pick 61. Okay, the reason why I pick 61, and then I will find a confluence, which is this the one, right? Okay, then you see that okay, these have a confluence because they have pivot point, and then it's really in the area of 61.8%, which is a golden ratio for Fibo. All right, when the price touches, and then you can see it's all the way down. Here's our profit. Okay, so now I'm seeing that price is already at support already. Okay, let's see if it can like bounce from here, from this it's almost like second, but I think we'll pick here for gold. We just see. Okay, let me find another example of gold. So are you trade gold the most or currency pair? Hi, welcome, Hamad, right? Apologize if I pronounce your name incorrect. Okay, welcome for the section. Okay, now it's just like guide you how to use the pivot point. Okay, that's cool. Okay, maybe we can try for those pair if see the pivot point is work very well, right? For example, here, let's say I'm go to this zoom in. Okay, so I'm not sure when you join the section, but now I'm at if you want to find indicator, okay, you just go to pivot point here, and then you pick the pivot point standard. Okay, over here if you go to setting, you can choose, see that there is a field, so you can pick which one is work very well with the pair that you are currently or that you want to trade. But the most famous one is trade traditional. Okay, and over here I just unselect those like support and resistance 3 to 4, because usually I just use 1 and 2. Okay, so back to here, you can see that this one, if we were to draw back at this previous point, right, you can see that it's almost line up with the wick here. Okay, zoom in more, and let me draw the Fibo. Let me unfilter first. Okay, this is like the area that I was like looking at, right? For example, like here. If you know how to trade, this is another area. Is demand supply zone here, right? If you know how to trade the demand and supply. Okay, this is demand and supply, right? And then I think I want to find confluence. Okay, I draw the Fibo from here to here. Okay, I think this is gonna be at 38.2%. Right, you can see that there is already two confluence. One here is line up really nicely with 38.2%, and you know that this is a hidden bed, or this is supply zone, right? And then you pull out the pivot point. I zoom in for you. Okay, and you see that it's slightly, if you use the indicator, it's slightly below. But you know, if you know how to draw Fibo for supply zone, you will get the trade from here. Okay, but if you want to be like very safe and careful, like you very careful trader, or you want to wait for confirmation, right? You can wait the pivot point here, and then you can see that there is very big bearish candle. Okay, I zoom in for you. This is very big bearish candle. Okay, you wait for price to break the pivot point, and then you wait for price to retrace or pull back. Okay, this is a pullback, and then you sell from here. Okay, you get what I mean? And yes, my name pronoun was correct. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so this is a safe way for you, but you are if you are very aggressive trader, like me, but actually I know that this is the zone, and then you know it's like really 90 with 38.2%. I may not wait for you know the price to pull back, but if you are very wait for confirmation, you just wait for price to break the previous point, and then you know pull back, and then you sell from here. All right, okay, let me look for AU. All right, AU here. Let's see it work well with this pair as well. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, let me okay, don't see this first. All right, if I were to draw Fibo, okay, this is, I will draw from here. Always draw Fibo from your left to your right. Okay, always left to the right. Okay, always, you know, because sometimes people say no, actually you can draw from your right to the left, something like that. No, it's always from your left here, and then you draw from your to the right here, and then you can see that this is very nice, 38.2% Fibo level. Okay, and around this level, right? This is your first resistance, for example, and then you want to find confluence. Wow, we can see this is very nice level here. You see that? For example, if we don't see this one, yeah, like if we don't see this one, okay, for example, okay, and there is no pivot point, right, for example, and then now you draw already, and then you want to wait for the price, okay, to retrace. I draw from here to here, yeah, okay, you see that price retrace here, boom, right, and then it hit This is your first TP, which is your recent low, which is this low, right? Okay, and then you can see the price bound up already for a USD. Yeah, left to right, got it. Yes, thank you. Okay, I think this one also work quite well with the previous point also. But again, if you know how to combine with Fibonacci, and you know how to find support and resistance, I think it's like it's like you can use this tool to find a conference, right, to support your trade analysis. Okay, this will work very well. Let me for example now, let's say you say that okay, it is your profit, and then you want to see where the price is going to retrace, right? You draw from this high to this low. Okay, first they need to pass 23.6% first. Okay, 23.6%. Oop. No. Okay, I use this one. Okay, 23.6% is passed already. Now it moved up already. So now 23.6% is not bearish anymore. You just choose 38, right? So 38 here. And sorry, why it's like that? Okay, let me. And you know that this is have the supply zone. Okay, if you know how to trade demand and supply, this is a drop base here, right? And then drop here. Okay, so now I think price is still on downtrend for the AUD USD. Okay, you can see that price is below cloud, one of another strategies. Okay, there is a lot of indicator you can use to support your argument, right? Like why you want to trade at this level. Okay, now it's price. You can watch at this level, which is I highlight. You can see that when the price in head 4, it touched at this, it's bound a little bit. Okay, and then we pull out the pivot point. So over here, now we hit our profit already. But if you use this one, this is your first profit taking, which is they use at this low, which is this week. Okay, slightly like this week, right? So I think usually we won't wait until that's right. Okay, you can do that as well. Oh, he left already. It's okay. Okay, so this is the one that you can use. Okay, or this is the another, for example, this is the one. Okay, for this previous point, right, you can see that this one, when price, if you draw, you will draw from here, right? This is due to be your like recent high. Okay, and price break above, break below, and then break above here, and then you wait for the price to pull back, like from here, and then you buy. Okay. Let's go to another pair. US 30 with Dow Jones. Let me see if work very well with indices. Where is my okay? Never mind. I'll put US 30. US 30. We use okay. Let me see. We use this one. Okay. Okay. All right. In all here, also it at previous point here, right? When you see that previous point, you wait for price to break below, and then you wait for the price to pull back here, right? And then you sell. Okay, it's almost reaching your first support, which is your take profit. Usually if I trade, my profit is gonna be at the wick on my left or my body, just to make sure that I secure my profit first. But this one is just a little bit almost hitting your first support. I think this indicator is work well with gold, right? Just now we were looking at gold. I think indices also, like we try another indices, which is US 500. You trade any indices or the only like 4 pair you mentioned? Okay, let me look at the US 500. I think US 500 is also work quite well also. Like here, for example, here you know the price is break below previous point, right? You wait for price to pull just a little bit and then you will sell from here. You need to see I'm not just trading them. Okay. Okay. This is let me see. Is this work well? Okay. If over here you know how to draw. Okay, actually this is the level here, right? Okay. Okay. Let me show you. So when I want to find support and resistance, if I draw from here, okay, you can see that you're at 500. Okay, price, this used to be resistance, it break, and then now become a support. And then it, like this level is hold very nicely, right? And then you pull up the pivot point. Oop. Yeah. Okay. You can see that price is slightly, okay, let me zoom in. Over here, used to be your resistance, right? I think they calculate from this week, okay? But to me, if I want to draw, I will draw from here. They calculate using this one, resistance, and now it's break resistance. So it's break resistance, it's become the support, right? And then that's why they put the pivot point here. So when the price is break, the zoom in and see, take the resistance. Oh here, you wait for price to pull back, which is this candle, the red one, right? Okay, the red one, and then price fly away. You see, all the way, boom. Hitting your second resistance, which is here, right? I think this pivot point is work well with gold and indices, but with currency pair, I think not really. Okay, let me try one more pair before I end the section. For example, here, if I were to draw my support and resistance, okay, this is my resistance, and I use Fibo. Okay, from here to here. Okay, from here to here, you can see that when the price reach at the lower point and then it's retrace at the red point, 2%, and after that it's reverse. Okay, and we pull, you can see that here. It may not be exactly, but it's somewhere here, right? You will catch the trade as well. Okay, over here, and then you sell from this level. You sell from here this level because you draw Fibo. You know that it line up very nicely with the 0.2%, which is have confluence, and then it really line up somewhere near a pivot point as well, and then you sell. Okay, to me again, profit taking, I'll just put this low. Okay, so it really hit our profit. Okay, so here, but this indicator, your like first support is over here. To me, it's a bit far because I think they take this low, right? But usually we will take the recent low, which is at this low. Okay. Okay. Yes, that's all for today. Do you have any question or any pair you want me to look at? Then I have time a little bit. You want to look at gold before we leave? Let's see where the gold heading to, right? Okay, let me look at the DXY. Okay, for the DXY, you know, right? The DXY is going up. Usually gold will coming down. So now DXY is the US dollar is already at first resistance in H4. Even in daytime it's already you may see the bounce here a little bit at this like swing. Okay. Actually, it's break above buffer resistance already, but this is at the previous point here. But you can see when it touch in daily time frame, the like long wick here, probably it's you retrace a little bit. Okay. Okay. Here. So we go back to gold. All right. My gold. I move in. I remove first. Where is gold heading to? I think this is the one that they need to. This is become resistant already, right? Because actually this long wick is my like support level. Okay, and then now you can see the price is already big. This low. Okay, so now I have to change to like maybe this low. Okay, I think this level should be 23.6%. Yeah, so you can look out for 2000 possible. This is already this is the level of the support. I will draw at the candle. Why I draw at the candle? Because it's a weak. I think price just web out all the stop lot. Okay, and then it shoot up. And this level you can see that a lot of big here. 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5, and then 6, 7. It cannot break 2. So this is very strong or the key support level to watch out. And we will see if price can go up until like let's say 2000, right? Yeah, I think this is my view of gold for like today, because gold is already like crazy since yesterday, all the way down, right? Yeah, I got stopped out. Yeah, it's really, it was so crazy. I was stopped out, last night. Luckily I put my stop loss. Yeah, because actually my just stop loss just below. I didn't expect the gold will fall below like 2000, right? But it's already anyway. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I have another section which is gonna be live trading section. I hope to see you again. So tomorrow's section is gonna be goodbye. Yeah, just stop out in SL. Yeah, I know that. I also buy at 2000, but you can see that price is just like crazy all the way, right? Yeah, so tomorrow's section is gonna be at same time. The section is gonna be live trading. So basically tomorrow we're gonna find the setup any pair that you want. So basically I will talk about those major pair, and that of course will cover those like commodities, which is oil, gold, and a bit of indices, right? Yeah, so hope to see you tomorrow, and thank you so much, and have a good afternoon in your time zone, right? Afternoon, and this is my evening. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day and enjoy trading. Okay. Happy trading. Um, I I think before I end the section, just give me the poll. Okay, but it's one person. I just launched. You just help me to lead the webinar. Yeah, only one person. Just give me a rating 1 to 5 star. I, I don't know whether you can see it. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Okay, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Stop sharing.